Okay, what you're looking at right here is a hole in my roof. Why is there a hole in my roof, you might ask? Well, I'll tell you. Apparently, with all the heavy rains that we had last week and the week before, I started getting a leak around an old dryer vent. You can see the dryer vent right there. If you look real close, you see it's full of lint. Well, anyway, that dryer vent is not being used anymore because a few years ago I found that it took 2 or 3 hours to dry a load of clothes. So I said, the heck with this, I'm gonna run a new vent through a hole in the side of the house instead, and clothes dry a lot faster and more efficiently and everything. And turns out the reason I was never getting any good drying out of that particular vent is because, well, if you look here, here's the old vent cover, and inside of that vent cover, the whole interior of that vent cover was just coated with lint. So apparently the previous owner of this house either never cleaned their dryer lint filter, or they never had a lint filter at all. So anyway, so that particular pipe right there is no longer in use. So I went ahead and just pulled off the vent cover, and now I'm going to patch this hole where the rain was getting in around the original pipe that was coming through the roof. Here's the original pipe that was coming through the roof, going to this vent hood, and I got there's a lot of water in there, and water got into the ceiling of a closet in my music room. And so anyway, now I went ahead and cut out all of the rotten wood or rotten decking that I found. And I also noticed that one of these 2x4s was rotted about a quarter of the way through. Maybe not quite that much here, but right here is rotted through. So anyway, I cut out all the rotten decking all the way to the 2x4s. And I even removed a little more over here because this was rotten, or at least was soft. And so now I've cut it all the way to the good wood. And right now, because this was slightly rotted through, I'm going to try to, first off, I'm going to sister in a 2x4 right here and attach it on the good solid parts, so that I'll brace this up. I'm also gonna go ahead and sister in another 2x4 right there, so then I'll have a good platform to put my decking patch. So we'll see what happens. Oh, by the way, here's the view from my roof. Hello, Round Rock. Okay, there are the 2x4s sistered in. So now this 2x4 will provide some extra strength for this guy that's a little compromised. So now I got a good platform with which to put my decking patch. So anyway, I'm going to go cut a piece of decking patch after I measure this hole, and we'll see you then. Alright, here I've got my patch cut. Alright, let's take it up on the roof. Just wanted to show you my climb up to my work area. Whew. Yeah, it's 90 degrees today, but I swear on this roof it's got to be at least 110. So trying to protect myself here. Got a nice hat to protect my head and got my sunglasses on. I'm taking regular breaks and stuff just to keep from getting overheated. Okay, before I put my patch into the hole, I'm going to look inside the roof. I had moved some of the insulation out of the way to help dry out the drywall of the ceiling inside that closet where I spotted the leak. I mean, I'm probably going to end up having to replace that drywall, but for now I just moved the insulation out of the way so the drywall could dry up where it was at, and I'm going to go ahead and push the insulation back where it was, and then I'll install my patch. Alright. One more thing, that unused dryer vent, I went ahead and capped it off with some duct tape. It's already sealed off on the other end, and so now it's sealed off on this end, so this is no longer a dryer vent. Okay, now I've got my patch installed. Galvanized nails to nail the piece of decking to the sister 2x4s that I put in there. So now I just need to lay some tar paper. I've got some tar paper over here. I'm going to slide it up under the existing tar paper on the top side and then overlap the tar paper on the bottom side, and hopefully that should keep it waterproof. Then I'll put some shingles on. Luckily I had some shingles left over from a previous repair that I had done on the roof, so it should be good to go. Alright, I'm gonna go put the tar paper on now. Alright, well, right now I've got the tar paper installed. Looks like we're ready for the shingles. Alright, and there it is. The shingles are on. We should be safe the next time the huge giant rains decide to show up again. Alright, cool. Thanks for watching. By the way, I'm not a real carpenter, but I play one on YouTube.